I let the nephew who beat my cats get his legs broken, and I won't pay the bill. My brother Liam married Sarah 8 years ago. Liam is a former Marine who was injured in the line of duty, leaving him unable to work physically. My father spent most of his pension supporting them. I'm a private nurse for a very rich family, a job I've held for 10 years, and my husband and I make good money, so we've been helping them financially, even with monthly groceries. But the one problem is Sarah's son, Jake, 19. Jake is a creep with no boundaries. He touched everything in our home and even tried to kiss my 12-year-old niece before blaming her. Worse, he is horrible to our cats, sometimes beating them or dragging them by their tails until they scream. The weird behavior turned into flat-out theft. I found my husband's limited edition gaming controller, customized with our initials, listed on Facebook Marketplace. I was furious. I found the listing, tracked the buyer down to our neighbor's house, and had to pay our neighbor the full asking price to buy our own controller back. I couldn't tell my husband, so I snuck it back home and hid it under our bed. When I confronted Sarah about Jake stealing it, she immediately started gaslighting me, saying if I wanted to stop helping them financially, I should just say so instead of accusing her angel son. It got worse. I used my influence with my rich boss to get Jake out of trouble after he was caught stealing a valuable goblet and gold-plated Bible cover from our local church. I stopped helping after that, but the worst was his drug addiction. He sold his mom's only gold necklace to fund his habit. My brother begged me to get him into rehab. I paid for his private psychologist and rehab fees, but he left after a week. After an overdose landed him in the hospital, he begged for another chance. I paid again and he left again. The final unforgivable betrayal came last weekend. My boss trusts me implicitly, and Jake knows my workplace is full of antique art. He came with me and stole a piece of precious metal art. He was caught trying to escape. The guards, my boss's son, and his friends beat him so badly, he was left with multiple broken bones in his arm and legs. Of course, there's no proof they did it. And these rich families have the best lawyers. Now Sarah is screaming, demanding I sue my bosses, the people who have fed me for 10 years. She says I shouldn't work for people who beat her child. My own mother and brother are angry, demanding I pay his hospital bills. In my frustration, I finally lashed out and told my mom, he is not my nephew. He is Sarah's son, not Liam's biological child. I feel ashamed and afraid I'll be fired, and I still can't bite the hand that fed me for 10 years. Should I risk losing my job and sue the people who kept me employed?